Alright, I believe we just defeated Crocomire and we're about to get the grappling hook. I could use some missiles. Let's recharge. I spoke in episode 1 that Super Metroid changed how items are dropped by enemies. Made it quick and painless compared to how it used to be. One-way gates, gotta love them. One of my favorite rooms in the whole game is coming up. Let's check out what's over here. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Nothing like a midday break and playing some Super Metroid. So YouTube is quickly becoming a second job. I'm basically spending like 90% of my downtime making videos. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, the channel hasn't really taken off yet, but honestly, even if nobody were to watch these videos, I'd probably still make them. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forget where you have to... Okay. Okay. So there's a hidden item up there. I'm going to use a technique called shine sparking. So how it works is when you build up a dash, once you have the power booster, or speed booster rather, if you press down, it kind of stores the charge, and then if you tap a directional button plus jump, you'll kind of shoot like a missile in that direction. You can damage enemies, you can get to places that you're not supposed to be able to get to. It allows you to do sequence breaking if you're into speedrunning. It's a really useful technique and it's fun. So what I want to do is I want to speed boost to the edge of the cliff over here. And then jump here and shoot up. Let's see. Almost. Now that missile expansion tank up there I can get once I get the grappling hook. But this will allow me to get it sooner. Save a little bit of time. I don't claim to be the best in the world at this. Come on, man. Damn it. This is happening. Almost there. I think you gotta jump, like, right to about here. Okay. Let's try it again. There it is. Nice. Now, I could just drop back down. Actually, I'm going to want to. I have to go back over here anyway to get through this area. So, to get through this area, normally, you kind of use that edge there as a ramp. Boom. Dunzo. And now we have ourselves the grappling hook. Or, sorry, grappling beam. This is the first game that the grappling beam appears in. And in all fairness, the physics for it are kind of wonky. You kind of get used to it, though. You could also use the grappling beam to open doors. See what I mean? And you can use it to kill enemies. It's actually fairly powerful when you use it for that purpose. Alright, let's do this the right way. And we'll be able to use the grapple beam to get some items when we backtrack. Because once we have now that we have the grapple beam, we can head for the wrecked ship. And that'll take us... We could also detour before we go to the wrecked ship and pick up some items. Now that we have the power bombs and the grapple beam, we could take a quick loop through some of the areas that we've already been to and grab some stuff, which I'm thinking I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So these enemies that you've seen flying back and forth that are invincible, they can be used as grappling points. I believe there's super missiles in here. I don't know, power bomb, even better. Yeah, these are kind of hard, like rare to find. So yeah, I think in this episode what we're gonna do, instead of heading to the wrecked ship, we're just gonna kind of go mop up some items, power ourselves up a little bit, get some missile expansions, some E-tanks, just see what we can find. Right away, there's something over here that we can get. Now that we have the grapple beam, you can actually shine spark over here, but not that fancy. So I find the easiest way to use the grapple beam is to hold R, which kind of points Samus on an angle up, and then you can just kind of grab the blocks in front of you. I forget what's over here. Oh, okay. So this loops back around to the eastern portion of Norfair, and we'll need to go over there later to get to Ridley's Lair, which is also known as Lower Norfair, and also the best music in the game. Oh. We should also be able to... Oh, okay, so monsters are invisible to this. We should be able to grab a missile pack going this way. A missile expansion, rather. So there's a couple ways I can go to backtrack. The game does get kind of more and more intense with the backtracking as we go here. Just double check. I don't think there's anything I'm missing on the way out here. No, we're good. We're just gonna proceed out of here. Grab the map real quick. I think we'll fill in a lot of these blanks over here. When we come back, you can see that little icon down there, that's actually Ridley. But when we come back to Norfair to fight him, we'll mop up the items in here. Okay, so on my way back through here, I am gonna unlock this entrance to Meridia. Oh, don't go so fast, Samus. Okay, so we'll come back here later. We'll have the gravity suit by then, so we'll be able to move underwater freely. instead of with the wonky controls that drive me nuts. So we're gonna go back up through the area where I got the power bombs. So back up the big red tower, out through the top, and that'll bring us back over to Criteria. Then I'm thinking we'll just loop back up through Brinstar and grab some items. I mean, technically I don't have to, but we're taking our time with this playthrough. I mean, the goal is to find everything. Let's not get hit by anything in here. I don't feel like getting caught in those plants. I'm not gonna save it here. I'm just gonna go into the room for completion's sake. Speaking of completion, I think I'm gonna take a look at the achievements and see if there's any achievement for 100% map completion. I'm actually gonna do this the hard way, because if you use a power bomb in here, I'm fairly certain it destroys this floor, and I don't want to do that. It's alright, these guys don't take off too much health. Now if I use a power bomb here, I'll be able to fall through this fake plant and grab another power bomb upgrade. So again, you definitely want to grab all the power bomb upgrades you can, since they are hard to come by. They're the rarest of all the items. The expendable items, I should say. I mean, obviously there's a limited amount of energy tanks too, but that's just because you have like a cap to how much energy you have. Okay. So up through here, we'll be going back to Criteria. We're actually in Criteria now. And there's going to be a fork in the road at the top of this room. Going left will take us to the wrecked ship. We're not going that way yet. Or sorry, going to the right will take us to the wrecked ship. We're not going that way yet. We're going to go left here, and this is going to loop us back around to where we actually started. There's our ship. We'll grab a quick recharge here. So, saving at the ship will recharge all of your energy and all of your missiles and power bombs. Super helpful. So we're going to do a quick loop through Brinstar. And then come back up actually through the area where we got the morph ball. Grab some items there that we can get now, and then that'll bring us back to Samus's ship, which I think will be a good stopping point. And then in the next episode we can go ahead and tackle... Oh, you jerk. We can go ahead and tackle the wrecked ship and fight Phantoon. But for right now, we're just gonna loop through Brinstar, meet some new friends, you'll see. Grab some items, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, I'm really happy to be doing Let's Plays. I've always wanted to. I've never had the time. I felt like I've never had the time or the reason to do it. But now that I'm actually doing it, I'm really happy that I decided to do it. And I hope, you know, anyone who's watching this, I hope I'm doing a good job. I'm not really experienced with public speaking, but I feel like I can entertain to a certain extent. Okay, so we're back in the jungle area of Brinstar. Right off the bat, there's a hallway here on the right side, across from the missile hallway, or rather the map hallway. where we can grab some stuff. A few items in there. One is obvious, or two are pretty obvious, one not so obvious. So first thing we're going to do is just stop here, grab the missiles. Oh. Trying not to get stuck there. We do have to exit the room and come back in so that gate opens. So to get all of the items in this room, you need the speed booster. There's also a speedrunning trick called the Mach Ball, which allows you to maintain your running speed in Morph Ball mode. I'm pretty sure you can get these items right away, but so we got a reserve tank, another missile upgrade. Pretty sure that's all it's here. Let's drop a power bomb just in case. Oh, and another missile upgrade. I knew there was something else in here, so that's 1, 2, 3 upgrades so far. Let me jump up here to get out of the room. Excuse me. Okay, you see the auto with the yellow auto with the 2 hours up there? That is my reserve tank. Oh, and a nice super missile upgrade. So, not a bad haul for just going slightly off the beaten path there and doing this extra loop. So anyway, what I was saying was what the reserve tank does is each one stores 99 health on top of your max health. And if my health were to drop down to 0, it would tap into my reserve tank. It works very similarly to how the E-tanks in Mega Man X work. Except in Mega Man X, you can manually kick that off. Ah, come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back in there and grab that E-tank. So I'm gonna have to loop through again. But for right now, we'll just continue on through this room. Drop some power bombs. Take care of these guys. Ooh. Was coming or going. Little tip about these spawners: if you leave the item there, they won't spawn again. So, like, I can stand here, and because I have not picked up this health, another enemy will not spawn from the tube until I pick the health up. That's actually something I never noticed until a recent playthrough of Metroid Zero Mission. Okay, so this is an infamous room. When you come here, you cannot get out unless you wall jump. Wall jumping is not explained to the player at all. It's not in the manual. You just have to figure it out. And wall jumping in Super Metroid here can be kind of finicky, believe it or not. But you are stuck in this hallway, or in this column, until you wall jump out. Which, I don't know why I'm having such a problem with it. Ooh. I find it easier to just stay on one wall, and then jump up in here and grab this item, which is another power bomb. And unfortunately, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. And unfortunately, because I missed that E-tank, I gotta loop back around. So if I were to travel upwards here, that would take me out of this little side area, but we're going back down because I want to grab this E-tank. Nailed it. And I am going to attempt to get back out of here without falling down that pit. No promises, though. Again, just trying to double check, make sure we're not missing anything. Did it. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna head back up, and then okay, Mr. Powerbomb, let's go. Now we're gonna head back up and grab some more stuff. Pardon me. Quick text message here. Sorry, sometimes you can't ignore messages. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna head out of here again. And this time we're gonna head right. And we're gonna meet another friend over here. What a jerk. Again, similarly to that other area, like, you can get stuck down here. If you don't know how to Shine Spark, you're down here till you learn. And this cool dude here will show you. So let's watch what he does. He runs over this way. Oh, apparently there was an achievement for that. Sweet. Okay, so there's an item over here on the left. There's also one in this room down here. Pretty sure we can grab this now. Not 100% sure. Because like I said, it's been a while since I've played through this game from start to finish. Yeah, you can stop that. I know you need the grappling hook. Well, we can double check. Okay. So you need to come back with the wave beam. The wave beam allows you to shoot through walls. And that will allow you to get through those one-way gates with the blue lights. There's also something else in here. Doing pretty good. And quite a few items. I think that's everything in here. There you go. So if you get on here, there's another door down there where you can unlock even more stuff. However, you need the gravity suit to do that, which we don't have yet. So eventually we're going to go up here and out, but I want to grab something else first, which is up here. here, which I actually could have got this, I believe. Yeah, I could have got that on our first way through. Just actually forgot all about it, to be fair. But we got it now. So we're good. Y'all didn't even know it was there, so no one can complain. So this will transition us out of the jungle portion of Brinstar into what I like to call Old Brinstar. So this is where the original game took place. Grab another power bomb. There's also an item at the dead end over here that I want to make sure. I can't remember if I need to come back. I think you're supposed to have the X-ray scope when you get this item, but I think you can do it without it. We're gonna try at least. I know at the very least I can grab that energy tank. I don't know if you remember in episode 1 when we came down here. Excuse me. I showed you that there was an energy tank in the ceiling. So I know we can definitely get that now that we have the high jump. So I know you can use a power bomb here, and that will clear that out, and this will allow you to do a shine spark up here. I'm wondering if there's another item I need to get. Yes, okay. So there's actually a hidden walkway here that you can... Alright, you can stop that, Samus. There's a hidden walkway here that you can see with the X-ray scope. You don't necessarily need the X-ray scope if you know the walkway's there already, but what you do need is the gravity suit, because you can't jump high enough without it to get up there. So we'll definitely be coming back here later. So now we'll head back up to Criteria and back to our ship. Grab a nice recharge and save. And then I think that'll be it for today. So episode 4, you can look forward to me going through the wrecked ship, fighting Phantoon, and grabbing the gravity suit. Okay, there's another hidden item down here. We'll grab real quick. It was hidden under Mother Brain the whole time. If only Samus knew. But she could have grabbed 5 more missiles before she escaped from Zebes at the end of the original game. Oh well, you live and you learn. So there's actually another... Oops. Excuse me, sir. There's another hidden area in here. Another item we can grab on our way through. Now that we have the ice beam and the speed booster and the power bomb. Again, all these secrets that you never would have known about, you know? You gotta freeze those 4 guys. Shine spark up there. I didn't realize it was going to come up so fast. And we can grab another super missile upgrade. I apologize. I think I'm coming down with a cold or my allergies are going nuts today. Excuse me, please. Oh yeah. And then having the grappling hook is nice, because you can get out this way, which cuts off that entire shaft pretty much. Alright, so that pretty much ends our power-up loop. You jerk. If you're not careful, even these early enemies can still nail you. Okay, I could stop wasting my missiles. Although it's not, doesn't really matter right now because we're about to recharge anyway. Whatever. Out of my way. Okay. So we're back outside. And we're going to give it a save and get a nice recharge. And I think this is the perfect place to end this episode. So like I said before, in the next episode, you can look forward to us going through the wrecked ship, defeating our next boss, Fantoon, which is one of the 4 bosses that you need to defeat to actually access the end of the game. Also, we'll be getting the next major power-up, which is the gravity suit, which will open up a whole heck of a lot of stuff for us. So yeah, please look forward to that within the next couple of days. And again, if you want to see content like this, and you're just into retro gaming at all, please give us a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe and hitting that bell as well would be a great help to the channel. I mean, it doesn't take you much time, but it's a really good help for us. We're just trying to get this off the ground. I'd love to eventually be able to do this full time. I just have such a passion for these old games, and I just want to share them with everybody. So yeah, like I said, please leave us a comment below on, what your favorite part of Super Metroid is. So with that, I'm going to sign off, and as always, thanks for watching.